Okay, so I just met a Cancer dude, right? Because since you guys tell me about your life, I'm going to let you in on mine. You know, some of my daily stuff that goes down. You already know that sometimes I get in the studio, I'm a little rapper, because I have to release and let stuff out and talk crap and woo woo woo. So you guys know I do that. You know I have a book on Amazon. It's called Get 'Em Whipped. The title is different than what the book's about. I have that going on. I own a business. And so you guys know that stuff about me. And I give relationship tips because I've been hurt before in a long-term relationship and I just want to help other women. Boom. Okay, so you got that. Now, it would be a random hair. Ah! So I go in Target, right? And I had just got done doing the little audio thing for you guys. And then I made a quick vid after that explaining that I'm about to start uploading the audio, like inspiration good morning things to SoundCloud. So I'm walking in Target. I'm like, just like jipper, just I don't know, just I'm normally like in a really good mood. So I'm walking in Target. I'm like, okay, I need my coconut water. I need some maxi pads. I'm like, okay, I need to do what I need to do. So in this Target is a Starbucks, like right when you walk in. So I noticed the black dude, and he was handsome. I'm like, what he doing up in Target this damn early? It's like 8 o'clock. So I walk past, and he like, come. I walk past to go get some food, and he's like, come over here and I'll buy you a morning coffee. And I'm like, I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. He's like, well, I'll buy you a tea. So I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, okay, hold on, let me go get my food first. So I go over there, get the food. The food wasn't ready at the little Target to go little thing. And I go back over there. I'm like, fuck, let me just go back over there and see what he's talking about. I'm like, I am single. I've been single like 6 months. Let me just go see what he's talking about. Damn. So it's kind of awkward. So I go over there, and the guy asked me what I want. I'm like, I want tea. What kinds? I look at it. So me and him start talking. And what did he say? He's like, so you're a tea girl, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know I was kind of nervous. Hold on. I can't even push pause on. See, this is the iPhone. This is why I can't even push pause. Anyway, I'm just going to tell you the stuff that I do remember. So I get the tea. He wants me to go sit down with him, but then we said a few little words. I really don't remember what the beginning little things were. Then I didn't want to go have tea with him because I was nervous. So I went back around to get the sandwich, but the sandwich wasn't ready yet. So I go sit down with him, and we start talking about where we live. And I live on the north side, so I'm like almost in the hood, but if you go a block or two to the right, it's downtown and it's beautiful. And if you go a block or two to the left, it's the hood. Okay, I'm talking about hood. Okay, so he tells me where he lives. He lives deep in the hood. I'm like, damn, we're both at a Target that's not in the hood. So he lives deep in the hood. He's a Cancer. And I was like, what's your zodiac sign? He like, you believe in that? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm a Cancer. I was like, you nasty. Because Cancer men are nasty in the bedroom. So I'm like, you nasty. He was like, you might like that though. I was like, I'm lazy. I don't do nothing. I'm lazy. So we started talking about that. He starts talking about how he starts school in January. He's older though. He's not a young guy. That he's gonna go back for something. I don't even remember what he's going back to school for. He asked for my name to put it in his phone, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna give you my real name because I have an order of protection against a guy right now, and I just don't want to, I told him a little bit about that. So he's like, I don't want your fake name. He was like, I don't want your stripper name. I want your real name. And I was like, I'm not really comfortable with that because sometimes men are crazy. You can't really, some of you girls know what happened to my windshields. I'm like, I just can't right now. So we talk about that. He starts talking about his ex-girl that he was saying he looked genuine. So he took his coat off, right? So I'm peeping. I'm like, oh, he got little muscles going on. Like, I'm like, okay. Look, he like kind of lifted up this like shoulder, like shirt, and then you can see his like muscle. I'm like, now why are you trying to show out? But I didn't say that. I'm thinking, all right, okay. But I don't think he was really doing it like that. That he was just, I guess, trying to get comfortable and drink his little mocha latte, whatever he had, and then I had my tea. So in the middle of him talking to me, I noticed that since I'm single, I haven't shaved my legs. I haven't went and got waxed. I haven't had my little bikini wax. I haven't been doing anything because I've been single and I've been feeling good. I haven't been painting my nails. I haven't really been doing nothing but kicking it with my Taurus Barbie girls. So I look down and I have this on. Let me show y'all what I got on. So I got these like pants on right here. Like just like some pants I'm running in with, but the leg was up, so you can clearly see that I hadn't shaved. So I noticed that in the middle of talking to him, so I pulled the pant leg down to my ankle so he couldn't see that I hadn't shaved. I'm like, I'm not on my game right now, like real talk, like I'm not really on my game at all. So I don't know if he noticed that or not. Then what else did we start talking about? Like my nails are not done. It's just like whatever. So we started talking about relationships, and he was like, if a dude was stalking you, you must got, you know, something. He wasn't inappropriate about it, but he was like, things must be all good for him to be. I'm like, no, that really wasn't the case. I just think dude was, you know, probably a little bit emotionally unstable a little bit, because it does hurt when people get left, you know. A lot of people just don't know how to deal with their feelings and deal with rejection. So I'm not gonna blame that. So then he starts saying how his ex-girl, they only been broke up 3 months, and that's too fresh. Like, if you just broke up with somebody 3 months ago, you still think about them. So I asked him, I'm like, and for him to even really bring her up, even though he says he's single, you can only go by what a man says. I'm like, well, do you still think about her? Because I want to know, like, before we get on the phone, if you have any unresolved issues, I don't really have time for that at all. So, and plus, this is just a little Target trip anyway. I'm not really on that anyway. So he was saying that she came on too strong. He was like, she had feelings for me. She was telling me she loved me in like 2 months. He was like, and I didn't love her. He was like, I didn't even know her. I just met her. And I'm like, okay, I can see that, you know. And he's like, I had to let it go because she was just coming on too strong. So he was like, I think about her because she's the last person that I was with. I said, well, when the last time you guys, when have you talked to her on the phone? Like, when the last time? He was like, about a month ago. So I'm like, okay, he's single, he's lonely, he hasn't met nobody, he's working, he works overnights. I'm like, I can totally see that. He wanted to go further into conversation and deep, but I'm like, okay, I gotta get up out of here. Like, he cracked a few, kind of a little joke or two that was funny, and I was like, what's your name? He's like, it's Dre. I'm like, well, is that your real name? He was like, no, that's my stripper name, whatever. So I walk away, and then I got these little stretch pants on, so I covered my booty up. I was like, he's not finna look at my booty as I'm walking away. It's just uncomfortable. So I'm walking away, and I look back, and he's like, oh, he was like, you gonna do me like that? Yeah, you not finna be looking at me. So I gotta go in Target, get my coconut water, go get my sandwich from the dude, pick up some chips, and try to go around because he's in the little cafe area drinking this little thing. So I made it to the car, and he had texted my phone and called it and whatever and So that's just a morning for me. And I do get talked to, as a lot of you women, when you go to the gas station, or when you go to the store, or when you are out walking, or when you're with your girls. But this was just kind of different. I normally don't get dudes the time of day, but he was handsome, and I just liked that it wasn't I liked his approach. It was kind of nice, you know. I'm like, okay, let me see what he's talking about. So that's it. I will keep you guys posted about my morning. I thought that would be something interesting to talk about, other than that man, you know. It seems like I'm always preaching to you guys, and I don't want to always be like that. There's other sides to Taurus Barbie, like the regular human side that's not always so strong. So that is it. You guys enjoy your Sunday. I need something in this car to hold this phone up. What else do I want to talk about? I'm about to upload it to SoundCloud, to the morning message, and that is it. I will keep you guys posted about the Cancer. He's such a fucking cutie, you guys. Oh God, he was a cutie. Tall. He's cute, and I am single as fuck right now. I've been single for 6 months. But I'm not thinking about a man. Like, I'm really not. It really doesn't faze me. In Minnesota, it's getting very, very cold. Oh, and that's another thing he asked. He was like, yeah, it's getting lonely. I'm like, I don't feel lonely. He was like, you don't get lonely? I'm like, yeah, like, I get lonely, but right now I'm occupied. Like, I have a lot on my plate. I'm trying to build my empire and help my girls build empires. So no, I'm not lonely right now. And I told him, maybe when the snow hits, then I'll feel lonely. I'm like, I'll feel lonely when the snow hits, but I don't feel lonely right now. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.